2026 Honda CR-V, the battle between the gas versus the hybrid. If you are in the market for CR-V and you cannot decide between the gas and the hybrid, in this video, I'm gonna point out a few differences like the engine, the trims, the towing, the MPG, the cargo, that interface for the interior between hybrid and gas. So all that you're gonna see in the next few minutes. I'm hoping that I'm not gonna make this video too long so you can watch it. Now let's first start with the exterior color, platinum white versus crystal black. This is going to be an EX all-wheel drive. This is a Sport L all-wheel drive. None of these are the highest trim in their lineup. This is pretty much the middle section, and this is also the middle section. So what are the trim levels? In the gas, you get the LX, the EX, and the EXL. In the hybrid, you get the Sport, the Trail Sport, the Sport L, and then the Sport Touring. Now, as far as the engine goes, you're gonna get in the gas with the 1.5-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged with a CVT transmission that's gonna push 190 horsepower with 179 pound-feet of torque. And then in this hybrid, you get the 2.0-liter inline 4-cylinder, but this is not a turbocharged. It comes with a hybrid system that's going to push 181 horsepower with 247 pound-feet of torque, and this comes with an eCVT. So that's the difference for the trim and the engine. And now let's go ahead and talk about the tank size capacity. Exactly the same in both of them, 14 gallons. As far as the towing goes, the gas 1,500 pounds, the hybrid 1,000 pounds. When it comes to the MPG, that's where the big difference comes. 40 city, 34 highway for the hybrid, and when it comes to the gas, you get 25 city, 32 highway. So I think that's a huge difference between the two. As far as the price goes, you get 34,650 in the gas, 40,225 in this hybrid. Now, dimensions and legroom and space and interior features don't change much. It's pretty much the same between them, but I do want to show you a little bit of different design when it comes to the front. And where you're going to see that is going to be on the lower bumper, where you have these bezels in the hybrid, or in the Sport, I should say, because you do not get the Sport version in the gas, to where this gas EX, all you have is just matte black plastic. So that's going to be pretty much the difference between the gas and the hybrid. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the side, and I'm going to give you some dimensions. But before we do that, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's going to really help me out to bring you more content like this one, individual reviews and also comparisons. And don't forget, this video is filmed in 4K. Make sure you adjust your YouTube settings to watch this at the highest quality. A big thank you and a shout out to Folsom Lake Honda here in Folsom, California, for providing me with both of these CR-Vs for this comparison. And also, once we get in the cargo, I'm going to give you some measurements into inches, not just cargo cubic feet of space. So stay tuned. We're going to get there in just a few moments. Now let's continue with the front and the side. And depending on which trim you get, you might get parking sensors, you might not get, but you do have active air vents for both of them. Full LED for the headlights, daytime running lights, emergency lights, and signal lights. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the rims and the tires, and you're gonna have different rims and different tires between the hybrid and the gas. Let's start first with the hybrid, and you're gonna get a Hankook Kinergy GT 235 by 60 by 18, and then the gas will offer you a Bridgestone Ecopia with the size 235 by 60 by 18. They're both equipped with McPherson front suspension, and then the rear is going to be your multi-link. Parking reflectors integrated in the wheel-well trim. The rocker panel pretty much the same. Side mirror pretty much the same with blinker light integrated, no difference. Around your windows, you might get different colors if you go different trims, but they're both equipped with the moonroof. And now let me go ahead and give you some dimensions, and that's going to be no difference between the two. And let's start with the length, 184.8, 73.5 in width, and that does not include your mirrors. Your height is 65.5, your wheelbase 106.3, ground clearance is going to be 7.8 inches. If you go in the Trail Sport for the hybrid, you're going to get 8.2 inches. Now we are done with the front and the side. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rear differences. And now here for the rear, the biggest difference you're going to see is going to be the lower side, where you have the active exhaust tip on the passenger side only for this hybrid, to where the gas is going to be hidden under the car. The exhaust tip on the driver's side, that's going to be fake for the hybrid. Also, another difference you're going to see inside, because the gas does come with a spare tire, to where the hybrid comes with the spare tire situation. So that's a huge difference for some people, and you don't have a spare tire because that hybrid system will take a lot of space back there. And then you do have the hybrid emblem on the driver's side, to where here for the gas, all you have is the CRV in chrome. Another big difference that you're going to see, and that pertains to the trim. So I think that's feature. I should not discuss it, but hybrid comes with electrically controlled tailgate, to where this EX in the gas comes with manual lifting tailgate. But they're both in all-wheel drive. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Also, driving is going to be totally different. In the hybrid, you do have that instant power when you press that gas pedal, to where the gas, it's a little bit delayed. So keep that in mind as well. Now let's go ahead and open this tailgate, manually controlled, and then this is electrically controlled. Push the button and it's going to open itself. I'm also going to give you now cubic feet of space and measurements into inches. And you're looking right now at the hybrid, which in our video comes in the Sport L. If you have all the seats up, you get 39.3 cubic feet of space. If you drop the backrest of the second row seating, you're getting 46.5 cubic feet of space. Measurements into inches, same for both of them, 37.5. If you drop the backrest of the second row seating, there you go. And we go with the measuring tape all the way up to your center console. You're getting about 74.5 inches. And then the minimum you get from left to right is 41.5. Your entrance is going to bring you 32.5. And then your loading height is going to be about 28 inches. And now the big difference you're going to see, as mentioned, is going to be that spare tire. Here's that picture side-by-side comparison, to where on the hybrid, for the driver's side, you're going to have that spare tire situation. They both come with the same storage left and right, and they both come with a 12-volt outlet. And now we are done with the differences for the outside. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior differences. Now inside the CRV, in this comparison between hybrid and the gas, I'm sitting in the hybrid right now, and we're going to take a look and see what the hybrid offers you versus the gas. Let's do a space test first. I'm 6 feet tall, exactly the same legroom in both of them, 41.3 inches for the front, 41 inches for the rear. I'm 6 feet tall, legroom enough, headroom enough, absolutely no issue. Seating surface is going to be different between the EX and the Sport L. You might be able to get the leather trim seats in the EXL, which is the highest trim in the gas engine. Now the front dashboard is going to have the same design, not much difference, and you do have lockable glove compartment in both of them. Pretty small size in my opinion. Now as far as the infotainment screen, you get 9 inches in both of them, and then this is your home screen. This is what the camera looks like, no difference between them. And then this is your dual zone climate control and 2 USB-C ports, 12-volt outlet, wireless charging pad. The shift lever and center console here, exactly the same. This is the key fob in 2026. The other difference that you're going to find is that extra sport mode that you get in this hybrid, and you're going to see that in that cluster right there. Also, the cluster is going to be different because the gas engine option comes with a 7-inch, and this hybrid comes with a 10.25 inch. You're going to have an extra wheel here on the steering wheel that you can control the right side of that cluster. So that's another difference. And let me go ahead and show you exactly how that hybrid system looks like. There you go. Let's put this into reverse so I can show you. There. And now let's go ahead and take a look on the left side, because this hybrid comes with an electric tailgate. You're going to have this extra button right there. And then the door panel is going to look pretty much the same. No difference between gas and hybrid. So this is pretty much it up top. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rear view mirror. Auto dimming capabilities for both of them. This control panel, the same for both of them. Manual sunshade for the moonroof, and then tilt slide option is electrically right there. So now we are done with the front. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rear seating differences. And now second row seating with this comparison, difference between gas and the hybrid in the CRV. That's going to be an EX in the gas, Sport L in the hybrid. I'm going to do a space test here, 41 inches, definitely enough legroom, headroom, absolutely no issue. Exactly the same in both of them, no difference. You're going to see a difference in seating surface, leather trimmed here in the Sport L, cloth in the EX. but that's not a direct comparison between gas and hybrid because you might get other options in lower trims or higher trims for both of them. As far as the center console goes, exactly the same. 2 air vents, 2 USB-C ports, and then 1 pocket here for the passenger only. Armrest in both of them, backrest, you can control it in both of them. You have different positions. You can make it a lot more comfortable for long road trips, something like this. So that's a very nice feature to have. Now we're at the end of this comparison. Here's the MSRP sticker first to the EX all-wheel drive in our video today, which is the gas engine option, comes at $34,650. And now here's the MSRP sticker for this hybrid, which comes in the Sport L all-wheel drive, and this is going to cost you $40,225. So you let me know which one you prefer. Honestly, in my personal opinion, that price difference, I'm not sure if it justifies the good MPG that you get in this hybrid. 40 city, 34 highway, as I mentioned, and then 25 city with 32 highway in the gas. You let me know in the comment section below which one do you choose. I personally would go with the hybrid because it drives a lot nicer compared to the gas. So let me know. Let me know how I did. Let me know if you want me to include something else in the future videos. Also, there's a thing going on my channel. People are trying to guess my age. So if you want to take part in that, leave a comment in the comment section below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.